If you average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television. And so it's like they say the thing that people are thinking, but they say it very directly, so they expose whatever truth.
I don't think Sonny's dumb. But Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out. It's like if you had an idea for a premise and it was totally baked and half baked and you went on stage with it and it's nothing
Just
there.
go for it. Yeah,
there's nothing there.
Elon Musk, the billionaire, rocket man, AI enthusiast, and meme king, is now squaring off against Whoopi Goldberg, the legendary actress, comedian, and co-host of The View. What could possibly link these two? Well, it's an $80 million lawsuit, wild allegations, and a pathetic excuse.
Saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Wait a second, come on, man, this is too.
Breaking news, Elon Musk files an $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg.
But before we dive into this bizarre showdown, hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the latest Hollywood drama. Trust me, you'll want to stay in the loop on this one. It all kicked off when Whoopi and her co-hosts on The View were discussing former President Donald Trump. But as the conversation evolved, they veered into some pretty heavy territory. Whoopi suggested that Elon Musk and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance might be secretly plotting to manipulate government control if Trump were to be removed from office.
One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of a way to get it down. The episode of you when you were on The View, when you were running for president.
Right.
Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy. We love it.
They're talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
But can I cue Elon Musk, who didn't take kindly to this? According to his legal team, the comments weren't just false. They were designed to damage his reputation. Now, let's pause for a second. Elon Musk, arguably one of the most influential figures in the world, has been called a lot of things. Genius, disruptor, meme lord, but a shadow government puppet master? That's a new one. For Musk, this wasn't just a casual jab. It was the final straw. He filed a lawsuit for defamation, slander, and misinformation, seeking a hefty $80 million in damages. When the lawsuit hit the headlines, Whoopi's reaction, swift but also a bit confusing. Her defense? The comments weren't about Musk at all. They were inspired by, wait for it, her cat. Yes, her cat.
I need to clean something up because my cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. That's what I was thinking of that. I wasn't trying to indicate that they were actually standing there with their legs out hoping he would trip.
No, nobody wants anything done to the president.
It was lighthearted, and it's the holidays. Come on. My goodness.
You did not mean that anybody should hurt the president.
No,
of course not.
The thing about this show, there's no way not to step in poo. For all of you who are waiting and saying, oh my God, listen to what she said. I got a cat who does it to me every day. And that's what sparked it.
Whoopi claims the feline, whom she affectionately calls her stair ninja, has a habit of lying in wait on her staircase, trying to trip her up. She says this is the mental image that popped into her head when she made those remarks about Musk. Now, if you're wondering how a cat's antics somehow led to allegations against Elon Musk, you're not alone. Critics were quick to call her explanation a desperate deflection. I mean, a cat defense? That's a twist even the most seasoned drama watchers didn't see coming. But Musk isn't laughing. His legal team argues the comments were deliberately malicious, designed to paint him as a villain working in the shadows. And just when you thought this drama couldn't get any juicier, here comes Joe Rogan. The podcast king and media critic took to his platform to roast Whoopi and The View for what he called blatant hypocrisy.
If you could stop Hitler by any means necessary, wouldn't you stop Hitler? And so they equate Donald Trump with Hitler and go, here you go, this is our modern Hitler. Do you see what Whoopi Goldberg said?
What'd she say?
Whoopi Goldberg said that Biden could arrest all the Republicans and put them in jail. You just need to see how unhinged this kind of thinking is.
All those rights. He is immune from everything.
Yeah.
You know what Joe Biden could do since he is presently president?
What?
Whoa. He could throw every Republican in jail.
He dug up old footage of Trump being warmly welcomed on the show. Applause, hugs, the whole 9 yards. Fast forward a few years and suddenly, Trump's public enemy number one. Rogan called it a calculated political flip designed to serve an agenda, not a genuine shift in opinion. Rogan wasn't done there. He also took a shot at the media's obsession with drama and divisiveness, calling out The View for prioritizing sensationalism over facts. If you average out the IQ of The View hosts, you might still struggle to hit triple digits, Rogan quipped. Harsh? Maybe, but his fans loved it. After all, this isn't the first time The View has been accused of media bias, and Musk's lawsuit takes those criticisms to an entirely new level.
So, Barbara was her usual polite self, as she was with every guest. But did I look warm and fuzzy? Was that a warm and fuzzy welcome from her? But because I respect Barbara, you know, she said be polite to guests no matter what.
Yes.
And for the most part, I got through.
This isn't just about one comment or one episode. It's about holding a platform like The View accountable for what Musk sees as a pattern of misinformation. And let's not forget, Musk has a complicated history with the media. One minute, he's a visionary. The next, he's vilified as a reckless billionaire. His decision to take legal action against The View feels like the culmination of years of frustration with what he sees as unfair treatment. The stakes here are high. If Musk wins, it could set a precedent that makes talk shows more vulnerable to lawsuits over controversial opinions. But critics argue that such a victory could have a chilling effect on free speech, making hosts afraid to tackle sensitive topics. The heart of Musk's lawsuit is the claim that Goldberg's comments were not only false, but reckless enough to incite harm. One particularly contentious remark was when Goldberg jokingly said someone should trip Trump, something she later insisted was about her cat. Musk's legal team argues that in today's polarized climate, those kinds of remarks can be dangerous. And as you can imagine, the internet exploded. Social media went wild, with hashtags like #support Elon and #cancel The View trending for days. Musk's supporters hailed him as a champion of accountability, while others accused him of overreach.
As it turns out, I was filthy.
She was so filthy dirty, disgusting, half the place left. I said I'd never hire her again.
I was filthy. And stand on that fact. I have always been filthy. And you knew that when you hired me. I headlined, babe, at your casino, which I might have continued to play had you not run it into the ground.
Exactly.
But
It does that.
you know, listen, how dumb are you? You hired me 4 times. You can go to William Morris and get the things, because I know you all are going to be looking for it. So talk to William Morris. You hired me 4 times, and you didn't know what you were getting? How dumb are you?
Rogan weighed in on the cat controversy too, saying, "I love a good joke, but if your defense is, it's about my cat, you've already lost the argument." He also criticized the media for its double standard, where some hosts' jokes are excused, while others are vilified for far less. But beyond the cat jokes and celebrity spats, this case raises bigger questions about media responsibility. Should talk shows be held to the same standards as news outlets? Is it fair to sue over opinions expressed in a conversational format? And what does this all mean for free speech? Musk's lawsuit taps into a growing dissatisfaction with mainstream media, with many viewers feeling that shows like The View prioritize controversy over substance. For Musk, this lawsuit is about more than just his reputation. It's a stand against what he sees as a broken media system that allows misinformation to thrive unchecked. But not everyone is on Musk's side. Critics argue that his wealth and power give him an unfair advantage in these kinds of battles, and they fear it could set a dangerous precedent, one where powerful figures can silence dissenting voices with lawsuits. Rogan's main argument throughout this saga is the hypocrisy of media narratives. He points to old clips of Goldberg and her co-hosts fawning over Trump, only to turn on him once political tides shifted. It's not about principle, Rogan argued. It's about playing to the audience and staying relevant. He also highlighted how quickly the media turns on public figures. 1 minute, you're their best friend. The next, you're the villain of the week.
When you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys. We're the honest people. No, hang on. You can't claim to be the good guys. You can't claim to be the honest people if you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Yeah. Well,
we're like even Snopes, which is a liberal thing, says it's bogus.
Yeah.
Like the Fine People hoax.
Obama just said that on stage.
In Rogan's view, Musk's lawsuit is a wake-up call for a media landscape that too often sacrifices truth for sensationalism. As the case unfolds, the stakes couldn't be higher. A victory for Musk could solidify his role as a disruptor challenging the establishment. A loss for The View could make them a cautionary tale, while Rogan continues to amplify the debate with his critiques. Whether Musk wins or loses, one thing is for sure. This lawsuit has struck a nerve. It's not just about The View, it's about the broader cultural divide over media accountability, free speech, and the power of public figures to challenge misinformation. And let's not forget the cat. Love it or hate it, Goldberg's stare ninja has become an unlikely symbol in this drama. A reminder that even in the most serious battles, there's always room for a little absurdity. So, what do you think? Is Musk justified in taking a stand, or has this all spiraled out of control? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you liked today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.